Hello, and welcome back. Tonight, we journey from the personal to the universal, from the individual drop of water to the great ocean that connects us all. We will explore one of the most magnificent and comforting ideas in modern thought, the concept of a shared human soul. We often feel that our inner worlds are entirely our own, private, isolated landscapes shaped only by our personal history. We believe our dreams, our fears, and our deepest symbolic languages are unique to us. But what if the roots of our minds go deeper than we imagine? What if they intertwine in a dark, rich, and ancient soil, drawing from a common wellspring of human experience? Before we embark on this journey together, please take a moment to like and subscribe, but only if you genuinely enjoy these videos and find value in these explorations. And do share in the comments, where does this idea resonate with you in your own life? It's incredibly insightful to hear the perspectives from all walks of life. Now, let us proceed. Allow your personal worries to fade. Let the boundaries of your individual self begin to soften. We are not just exploring your mind tonight. We are exploring the mind, the great, timeless mind of humanity itself. Settle in and feel the profound peace of connection. Who looks outside dreams. Who looks inside awakes. Psychologists have often pictured the mind as a vast ocean. The sunlit surface with its busy waves of daily thoughts and plans. This is our conscious mind. But beneath that surface lies a mysterious depth, the personal unconscious. This is your own deep ocean holding everything that is unique to you, your forgotten memories, your personal dreams, the unique scripts of your individual life. But the great psychologist Carl Jung, in his deep explorations of the human soul, proposed an even more profound idea. He suggested that beneath your own personal ocean lies another, even vaster, even deeper body of water, an ancient ocean that connects us all. This is the collective unconscious. It is not a physical connection, but a shared psychic inheritance, a blueprint of what it means to be human that we are all born with. Jung believed this is why certain powerful symbols, stories, and myths resonate so deeply with people across completely different cultures and throughout all of history. Why do so many ancient civilizations, with no contact with one another, have stories of a great flood, or a hero who ventures into the underworld? He believed it is because these stories are not invented, they are remembered. They are timeless echoes from the deepest, oldest part of our shared human soul. If the collective unconscious is a shared ocean, its language is the archetype. Archetypes are the innate, universal patterns or symbols that structure our experience. They are like the empty riverbeds of the psyche. Our personal life experiences flow into them and fill them with water, but the shape of the riverbed itself was there all along. Let's explore a few of these ancient patterns that live within you right now. First, there is the hero. This is perhaps the most well-known archetype. It is the universal story of a call to adventure, of leaving the comfortable world behind, of facing immense trials and a great darkness, and finally of returning home with a gift, a treasure, or a profound new wisdom. From the ancient epic of Gilgamesh to the story of Buddha to Luke Skywalker and Harry Potter, it is the same fundamental journey told again and again. When you face a great challenge in your own life, you are stepping into the timeless role of the hero on your own personal quest. Then there is the wise old man or the wise old woman. This is the archetype of guidance and wisdom. It appears in our stories as the mentor, the wizard, the hermit, the grandparent. Merlin, Yoda, Dumbledore, a fairy godmother. When you have a dream of a mysterious, helpful stranger giving you advice, or when you access a moment of your own deep intuitive wisdom that seems to come from beyond your own experience, you are touching this ancient archetype. It is the collective wisdom of our ancestors living within you. We can also revisit the shadow. We have explored it in our lives as our personal dark side, but it is also a collective archetype. It is the shared darkness of humanity. It is the capacity for destruction, for greed, for cruelty that exists as a potential within all people. This is why our myths and religions are filled with dragons, demons, and villains. They are not just stories about external evil. They are stories that help us understand and contend with the universal shadow that is part of the human condition. These archetypes, the Great Mother, the Divine Child, the Trickster, are countless. They are the psychic DNA we all share. Once you become aware of the archetypes, you begin to see them everywhere. It is like learning a new language. Suddenly, you can understand a conversation that was happening all around you, all along. You see them in the great myths and religions of the world. Stories from ancient Egypt, Greece, India, and the Americas. All telling tales of creation, sacrifice, and rebirth, with stunningly similar structures. You see them in the simple fairy tales you were told as a child. The innocent maiden, the charming but dangerous prince, the dark forest that represents a journey into the unknown. These stories have survived for centuries, not just because they are entertaining, but because they speak a deep symbolic truth to our collective soul. And you see them, clear as day, in our modern world. In our blockbuster movies and best-selling novels, the biggest stories are almost always the most archetypal. We are still captivated by the hero's journey, still inspired by the wise mentor, still fascinated by the complex villain. We pay to watch these ancient patterns play out in new costumes, because it resonates with something deep and ancient within us. It feels true. Even in your own life, you play out these roles. A time when you were the caregiver, a time when you were the rebel, a time when you were the explorer. Understanding these archetypes allows you to see your own life not as a series of random isolated events, but as a rich and meaningful mythic journey. So, what is the gift of knowing this? What peace can we find in this idea? First, it is a profound antidote to loneliness. When you are struggling with a deep fear, a feeling of grief, or a difficult life passage, it is easy to feel utterly alone in that experience. But the knowledge of the collective unconscious reminds you that your struggle is not just yours. It is a human struggle. The path you are walking has been walked by countless souls before you. The monster you are facing is a dragon that heroes have been facing for millennia. Your personal pain connects you to a vast, shared tapestry of human experience. You are not alone in it. you are part of a great story. Second, it connects you to something immortal. While our individual lives are fleeting, this collective ocean is timeless. To feel it is to feel your connection to your most distant ancestors and to all the generations yet to come. It gives your own small life a sense of vast, epic significance. And finally, it helps us to have more compassion. When we see others acting out of their own archetypal patterns, perhaps even their shadow, we can understand it not just as a personal failing, but as a part of the difficult human drama we are all a part of. As you drift into the deep and restorative world of sleep tonight, imagine your own consciousness as a single, gentle wave on the surface of a great ocean. Allow yourself to sink beneath the surface, past your own personal memories and concerns, and feel yourself merging with the calm, vast, ancient waters below. The water that holds all the stories, all the wisdom, all the struggles and triumphs of humanity. Feel the profound peace of being connected to something so much larger than yourself. You are not just a drop, you are the entire ocean. And in that connection, find your rest.